In the heart of an ancient forest, where the trees whispered secrets of old, lived a man named Kojo. He was a simple farmer, but his heart beat with the fervor of dreams too big for his modest life. One night, driven by desperation and the whispers of forbidden lore, Kojo ventured deep into the woods, seeking out the legendary Anansi, the trickster spider. Anansi, with his 8 shimmering eyes and voice like honeyed poison, greeted Kojo with an unsettling anticipation. "What do you seek, mortal?" Anansi asked, his words weaving a web of intrigue. Kojo, trembling but resolute, replied, "I want wealth beyond measure, enough to lift my family from the clutches of poverty." The spider's laughter echoed through the dark, each note a shiver down Kojo's spine. "Wealth, you say? Such desires come with a price. Human, are you prepared to pay?" Without a second thought, Kojo nodded, blind to the true cost of his wish. Anansi's eyes glowed with a sinister light as he spun a strand of silk, binding Kojo's soul to their pact. "Return home. Your fortune awaits, but heed this warning. To escape the web I've spun, you must unravel the threads of your own making." Kojo fled the forest, hope mingling with a hint of dread. True to Anansi's word, riches began to flow into Kojo's life. His fields flourished, and gold seemed to sprout from the soil. Yet, with each passing day, a sense of unease gnawed at him. Shadows lurked where light should have been, and whispers filled the air with tales of dark bargains and treacherous pacts. One fateful night, as Kojo sat in his opulent home, he noticed a strange, glistening thread trailing from his wrist. Following it, he stumbled upon a hidden door, a portal to a forgotten part of his house. Behind it, a mirror reflected not his image, but that of Anansi, grinning with malevolent glee. "You cannot escape your fate, Kojo. Every thread you pull tightens the web." Panic surged through the man as he tried to sever the thread, but it only wrapped tighter, binding his limbs. In his frenzy, Kojo remembered Anansi's cryptic warning. To break free, he needed to unravel his own threads. The realization struck like a bolt of lightning. His greed, his haste, his ignorance, the threads of his downfall. Trembling, Kojo began to confess his sins, each admission weakening the silk bonds. Hours passed as he poured out his soul, and with the final confession, the threads dissolved. Kojo collapsed, free but broken. The wealth that once glittered now seemed a curse, a reminder of the price paid for fleeting desires. And in the shadows, Anansi watched, a silent guardian of the eternal lesson, that the webs we weave can become our own prisons if spun from the threads of greed and ambition.